Hey everyone, it's Whitnerin on the backup channel here to talk about Jinan today, but before we get into the video, I'm going to have some pretty serious trigger warnings on screen. Please take a moment to read the text and make sure that you can get through everything there. If not, it's perfectly okay to click away from this video. Some of it will be distressing. So I will come back in a moment. I did film the rest of this video prior to this introduction, so it may be a little wonky looking like I'm just starting over again, but just make sure that you read the trigger warnings and pay attention to the description of what we'll be talking about when I come back. Thank you. Hey everyone, it's Whitnerin, and we have some things to discuss before we get into the video today. This is Jinan behind me. Jinan is number 10 in my tree of links. Those of you who have been watching for a while are already familiar with her, but there have been some really not good developments with Jinan's social circle in the past 2 weeks or so, and we need to put some trigger warnings on this video. Jinan is still alive and she's physically okay, but you'll see in a minute some messages from her talking about her mental health. Her younger brother and a friend of hers are the ones that the trigger warnings apply to. Her younger brother is still alive, but doing very, very poorly. Her friend is not. All of them are children. Jinan is 14. Her friend looked to be about her same age, and her brother is younger. I am not sure of his age, but he doesn't appear to be over 10. Her brother is fighting some very serious malnutrition. You'll see messages and photos of him in a minute, and he is not doing well. So if you have issues with child suffering, with images of children who are very, very clearly not doing well health-wise, who are very sick, this might not be the video for you. There will also be mentions, it will not be on screen, there will not be photos of what happened to him later, but of child unaliving. As her friend is now no longer here. He was martyred. And I do have a photo of him while he was alive. I have 2 photos of him while he was alive. That is all I will be showing. He looks perfectly fine in both of them. You don't have to worry about that. But just in case child unaliving is an issue for anyone that's going to be triggering, just know that that will be discussed. So if you have to click away, totally understand. Please press all the buttons on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. These are messages from Jinan back on April 25th, and she's responding to a message I had sent her earlier. I had asked how they were, and she says, "Thank God I'm fine, but unfortunately we're hungry, my friend. We are starving. My brother Hassan is sick because of the lack of food. He has a drought. Sorry, my friend." The word drought here is not necessarily what's meant. Keep in mind that there are a lot of translators being used between me and several of the families that I interact with, so sometimes words can be a little wonky, but you get the idea that there is suffering due to a lack of a basic human need, right? Behind me you see that there's a photo. That is the photo of him that I will be showing. It will be on the screen in a second, so if you need to click away now, totally fine. He is alive in the photo. I will not be showing anyone deceased in this video, but he looks very, very bad. He looks very, very sickly. So again, if child suffering is a problem for you, please feel totally free to click away. It is okay. So this is Hassan back on April 25th. You can see his health was already dire. I did ask Jinan for an update, and she only said, "We're not well." This is that update. I said, "Sending hugs. I am so sorry, Jinan. How is Hassan today? How are you?" She says, "We are not well, my friend. There is nothing to eat, and while my friend was murdered yesterday, and my psychological condition is very bad." So that's what I was talking about when I said that she's not doing well psychologically. As you can imagine, she is 14 years old dealing with all of this. This is the friend. You can see what he looks like there. I will also have a couple of larger images of him on the screen in a minute. This is Jinan's friend who was martyred. She's obviously suffering for losing him, and it's devastating that someone this young is no longer with us and is a martyr. This is a still from a tribute Jinan made on her channel for him. I deliberately left the text in the bottom left corner so you could see a little of how she feels about him. Here's that text if you wish to read it. Again, a translator is being used, so some of the language got a little garbled, but I know you understand the emotion, even if not the words. Jinan and her family have been using their donations not just to save up to get out of watermelon territory, but actually to survive on day to day. They have been using them towards buying food, buying water, sometimes putting a roof over their heads in the form of a tent, at least some kind of shelter. They already were in need, basically. And then her elder brother got badly injured. He had an injury to his leg back in December. He needs a surgery that he'll have to leave watermelon territory for, and right now none of the borders or crossings are open. So this family is being hit very hard, and they need all the help that we can give them. If there's anything you can do, she is number 10 in my tree of links. She's right here, circled in red. You see the number 10 before her fundraiser title. And if there's anything you can do, it will make a life or death difference for this family. So I will see you all later. Thank you so much for supporting. And if you can, please go leave nice comments for Jinan. She really needs all the, at least mental health support right now that we can give her.